So when I'm talking about shifting state, it's like there's a physical state and feeling that goes along with being sad or unhappy or feeling insecure. Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is going to be 6 ways to increase your happiness and confidence. 2020 has been a wild ride full of a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but one thing I have to say is that overall, I feel like I've really come out of this year with a lot more confidence and a lot more belief in myself and my abilities, and generally just feeling like a happier, more secure person. So I thought I'd share some really easy ways that we can kind of shift our state and shift into a place of really just feeling a little bit happier and more confident. So number 1 is to say thank you at least once a day, like way more than that, but at least once. Just be mindful of that, and you can say it out loud or you can say it in your head, but this is something that I've really gotten into the habit of doing over time. So for example, I fell getting out of my vehicle the other day, and I had my glass Tupperware and it dropped super hard and didn't shatter, and I wasn't hurt, and I'm like, thank you, and I'll actually say it out loud. And so it's the silliest little things, but I think when you start to pick up on those silly little things in your day to be like, oh man, that could have really gone worse, thank you so much that it didn't, and you're really starting to shift your mind into seeing the positive throughout your day rather than focusing on the negative. The next thing is to practice I am statements, and I've shared a little bit about this before, and a lot of times I'm doing this kind of in manifestation terms, but I'm really talking about in this sense just finding things that you know about yourself already, not things that you're looking to change as you are right now. So maybe you're a really empathetic person, maybe you're very caring, and start to hone in on those really positive things instead of always looking to change or improve. I think we can all really want to improve ourselves and be the best version of ourselves, which is amazing, but also to really own what is amazing about you already. The third thing is to set yourself up for positive momentum in the day, and I actually want to do a whole separate video on this, but something that I find so helpful in keeping my vibes high and just being happy when I feel really prepared and I have positive momentum that I can ride throughout the day because I've done that preparation work. So it's things like having your clothes laid out for you, so the next morning you get up, you have that momentum, you don't have to think about it, you just move on to the next step and you keep that energy high. You're really taking away those moments of decision fatigue or really having to do a lot of decision making. It's already laid out for you, you already have a plan, and all you have to do is follow through and ride that momentum. It's always that little boost in my confidence of shit, yeah, you're really rocking it, life, you know? So the next thing, and I think one of the easiest things that we can do to turn around our own day if we're having a really bad time or we're just in a negative spot, is to compliment somebody else. And I don't mean not be genuine, but when those moments are there, to just take that opportunity to genuinely give somebody positive feedback. It just automatically makes your day better. You're sharing good vibes with people. I think it's one of the fastest ways that you can, again, shift state. Maybe I should do another video on that too. So when I'm talking about shifting state, it's there's a physical state and feeling that goes along with being sad or unhappy or feeling insecure. Those are all very physical, low feelings, and you can see that in the way that you present yourself, in body language, all of those things. And so when I'm talking about shifting your state, it's really feeling the happy vibes come up, feeling the lightness in your chest, that shift that physically happens in you. The next thing is to create rituals for yourself that make you feel like $1,000,000, and they can just be the most inexpensive things. So for example, I use a gua sha facial massager, and it's just something that's so simple, but it makes me feel luxurious. It's relaxing. It has, again, that physical act of making my body relax. My morning routine, getting to wake up and have my coffee and journal and making myself feel worthy all the time, day in and day out, reminding myself and treating myself with kindness. And I think that's something that's kind of come along with being single too, is really not depending on other people to make me feel special or to treat me the way that I want to be treated. So I think there's a million and one little rituals that you can do to make yourself feel good, and they don't have to be crazy expensive. And number 6 is to take pride in your appearance. And I really mean like however that is for you, however you feel best, those little things that just make you feel a little bit more together, and having pride and respect for your body, for how you present yourself to the world. And that doesn't mean that you need to be like fully dolled up. I don't think it's about expectations of society. It's really just like how you show up to the day and how you feel good. It's really crazy how that can shift your mindset. And so the cool thing is that these are all like really small, easy to implement things. And so if you just even pick one off the list and implement that one week, and then the next week implement another, and you start to build these new habits and these new ways of thinking about yourself, you're literally beginning to reprogram your brain and the way that you react to things and the choices that you make. And so it is really cool just to see how malleable we are and how much we have the ability to change the world that we see and the world that we're living in. And I just really want to be a source of power for you to own your life and to take action and to not settle for less than what you deserve. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I am also on Instagram, so check me out there at Megan Krepikevich. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye guys. And kind of cumulative